Inspiring day sa inyong lahat. This Thursday, in our asynchronous class, I would like to help you to continuously find God's purpose in your life. Particularly later on at the end of this video, I will be inviting you to write a life purpose statement, which will help us, you know, imagine or visualize what God wants us to be in the future. And so, for us to be ready for that, I would like us to go back or at least review our lessons or our topics last time. And so, one of the questions that we tried to answer last time is how can I find God's purpose in my life? And so, for you to have an idea how to answer this, I ask you to determine, identify the gifts that you have. You remember? Of course, each letter of gifts stands for something very important. So before I reveal it to you once again, can you please, to yourself, repeat in silence what is G, what is I, what is F, what is T, and what is S. I hope you still remember all of them. But just the same, let us again remember, when we say G, it refers to God. Your purpose, your kahulugan sa buhay, always begin with the Lord because He is your creator. And because He created you, He knows why He created you. So ask God of your purpose in life. I, of course, stands for yourself, especially your character. Yan na, napakahalaga. That's why we have understanding the self. Napakalaking bagay na maunawaan ang sarili, mahalin ang sarili, upang magdiskubre mo ang biyaya o ang kalooban ng Diyos sa iyong buhay. And of course, F stands for family and friends. Napakalaking kinalaman din nila. Sila ay sumusuporta, tumutulong, nagmo-motivate sa atin, gawin ang mga bagay na alam naman nating makakatulong rin sa atin. Sila rin naman yung nagpapaalala kung sakali mang naliligaw na rin tayo ng landas. So your relationship with these very important people in your lives is very important in discovering God's purpose for you. And of course, letter T stands for treasures. Kasama dito yung ating, of course, mga essentials, basic needs such as food, clothing, and shelter. Mahirap pag hindi ka kumakain, wala kang tulugan, wala kang damit. How can you really live joyfully, peacefully without these things? That's why it is also important to take care of the material resources that you have, even your laptop, your computer. So right now, you can really listen to this. You can really not study well, especially in this time of COVID. We have our virtual classes without these things. And so it actually contributes to the development. And of course, for you to be able to get and see your purpose in life. And of course, letter S stands for skills and your talents. No? And so, lahat ng yan, may mga kinalaman. Sila ang bumubuo upang malaman natin ang kahulugan ng ating buhay. And now, speaking of skills and talents, we asked also last time how we can really discover and use our talent, which is part of our intellectual self. Of course, in the videos that I asked you to submit, you were able to identify some of your intelligences. And so, just the same, it is good to return and ask ourselves some questions so we can really, let us say, at least 90% that this is our talent and so therefore gives us an idea of God's purpose in our life. So for us to discover and use it well, last time I gave you these letters, G, P, and S. G refers to good, passion, and of course S, safe. And to continue, I ask you some questions. Now, if it is really singing, just example, singing is your intelligence. Music smart or bodily smart. So, if singing, let us say, so you can ask yourself the letter G. No? Am I really good in singing? No? Pag ba ako kumanta, magaling ako at mabuti yung kinakanta ko. No? Yan. Of course, P, in what thing? So, in our example, singing, are you passionate about? Are you really passionate about singing? Are you trying to practice every day? No? while, of course, taking a bath, even studying, no, sumisipol-sipol ka, kahit na naghuhugas ka ng pinggan, kumakanta ka. Of course, you try to research about how to really improve your voice, no, kahit na minsan, no, niyayakag kang maglaro or umalis ng bahay, minsan ng mga barkada, pero because you are really into singing, so you prefer to play your guitar, play your piano, than, spend time, no, dun sa mga bagay na sa palagay natin hindi naman ganun kahalaga pa sa ngayon. So of course, yun po ang pangalawa, passionate ka ba diyan? Handa ka rin bang magsakripisyo para diyan sa iyong talent na 'yan, 'no? Of course, kahit walang bayad, puwede ka bang kumanta or lagi ka lang naghihintay ng bayad bago kumanta, o 'di ba? Parang hindi ata passion 'yun kung gano'n, may hinihintay na kapalit, 'no? Ayan. Of course, letter S is, what is that thing that you can do to save others and serve God? And again, in our example, singing. Do you think you can save others by singing? Of course. They can actually, depende sa yung kanta, kinakanta, pagkanta, no, they can be peaceful upon hearing your voice, no, feel peaceful, no, or calm, no, or they can also be inspired. And of course, if you like singing religious songs, no, you volunteer in a choir in a church, of course, serving God. No, pwede ka rin pagdating ng araw, no, yung mag-volunteer ka para sa mga outreach program. Ikaw ang kakanta because you have, of course, your beautiful voice. Even without, paying you, you would like to really help this, let us say, no, yung mga campaign, advocacies, the benefits, or let us say, concert for a cause. Really serve others and serve the Lord. So, if singing is your thing, then I believe that's really your talent, considering G, P, and S. And so, now I believe we are ready to write our life purpose statement. So please be attentive to this because the questions that I'll be giving you later on, you will answer so that you can create your life purpose statement. I also have an example at the end of this video. So let's proceed. These questions are basically based from a book, Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren, one of my favorite books and of course author. I learned from him a lot, and he actually posted, if I'm not mistaken, 5 questions, but I just used 3 questions here, no, to simplify it. And so the first question that you need to ask yourself is, what will be the center of my life? Tagalogin natin, para kanino ako mabubuhay or nabubuhay? Kanino o saan ko paiikutin ang aking buhay? Kumbaga parang yung patalastas natin minsan, no? Para kanino ka ba bumabangon? 'Di ba? Ang key ko dito, ang aking tip sa inyo, yung center ninyo, sana isipin ninyo yung tinatawag na unshakable center. Ibig sabihin ng unshakable center, sabi rin ni Rick Warren, ay hindi ba natitinag, hindi ba madaling mawala forever. No, ibig sabihin natin parang hindi agad-agad gumuguho. Kasi kapag ang center or yung foundation gumuho, of course, kung doon ka nakapatong, no, doon ka umiikot, guguho ka din. Mawawalan ka rin ng gana pag nawala na ito. Kaya tanungin mo, sino nga ba? Kanino ba ako nabubuhay? So, pwedeng kay God, sana, kay God. Pwedeng yung iba sa family nila, yung iba naman sa sarili nila or sa friends. So, ikaw ang bahala, no? Para kanino ka nabubuhay? Para kanino ang iyong buhay? Yan. So, sana meron ka na ring maisasagot mamaya. Okay. Pangalawa is, what will be the character of my life? Character. We're referring here, we're actually talking here of our, of course, good habits, or let us say, our good attitudes and behaviors. Yung mga values natin sa buhay. So, Tagalogin natin, anong klaseng pagkatao, pag-uugali ang gusto kong taglayin? Let us say, gusto mo bang maging mapagbigay? Gusto mo bang maunawain? Gusto mo bang maging humble? Gusto mo ba Pag ikaw ay naaalala ng tao, halimbawa, no? Kaya nga yung key number 1, how do you want to be remembered? Pag naalala ka ng tao, anong klaseng tao ka kaya mo gusto ka nilang maalala? Ito mapagbigay ito. Ito maawain 'to. Ito, ayan, ang ugali na meron tayo. Gusto mo na ikaw ay maalala. Key number 2 is para mas lalo mong malaman, make a list of the character qualities you want to work on and develop in your life. So those things that I've already mentioned are just examples. Listahan mo. Gusto kong maging humble, maging generous, maging loving, maging peaceful, maging calm, let us say, maging inspiring. So, ang dami. I hope you can just focus on one. Ano ba talaga? Saan ba talaga? Ano ba talagang ugali ang gusto mo? Pero kasi ang totoo niyan, kahit may isa ka lang diyan, lahat 'yan pwede na ring ma-develop sa iyo. Kaya kahit isa, mahalaga, no? Merong at least ma-identify mo yung pinaka o magandang pagkatao o ugali na gusto mo taglayin sa iyong buhay. Of course, punta na tayo sa pangatlo. What will be the contribution of my life? No, how do you want to spend your life? How can you contribute to this world? How you can actually make a difference in this world? So you can complete this statement. I want to be blank with all my heart. If I'll be answering this later, you will find out that my answer here is I want to be a teacher with all my heart because I'm a teacher. And so before I wasn't able to discover it. But now, before when I'm already studying, education, I realized that this is what God wants me to do in my life, teaching. And I'm now teaching you. I'm a teacher, and I'm actually teaching, in so many ways. In so many ways. I'm not only teaching in school. Many of you knows that. Now, even outside the school, I'm also teaching. In social media, I'm teaching. No, of course, there's so many ways to teach. But at the end of the day, it is it's this is what I want to do with all my heart. How about you? Singing, like I mentioned, you would like to become a doctor with all your heart. You would like to be a chef with all your heart. You would like to be an engineer or attorney with all your heart. It's up to you. So I hope you can really imagine that. And then again, of course, the questions or the GPS is your guide here. May sagot na kayo dyan. So kung ang sinagot nyo ay a musician, no, a painter with all my heart, a basketball player with all your heart, yeah, that can be your answer here. And so, to give you an example, this is my life purpose statement. Oh, actually, I have a document wherein I put there this life purpose statement of mine. And I always bring it with me, no? Actually in my pocket. So when I feel lonely, I feel lost, I feel sad, that's what I'm actually getting. I remind myself, this is my purpose. And you know what? Every time I read my purpose, I'm inspired. No, again, I'm motivated. No, it gives me focus. It gives me direction. No, especially when there are times I am lazy. No, I try to pick. That's why it's always with me in my pocket. And so I would like also to suggest that to you. And so, anyway, this is the sample. These are my answers in the three questions. So the first question, if you remember, who is the center of my life? So I just praise this. This is just an example, no? You can actually come up with your own statement. This is just the way I put it, no? So who is my center? I put there God. So I allow God to love me and my family. So of course, me is there and my family. So God first, and of course, myself and family, diyan iikot ang aking buhay. And of course, what kind of character do I want to be remembered? No, ano yung character na gusto kong i-build sa aking buhay? Maybe now you have an idea why I always say inspiring day. Because that's the character, the attitude, the behavior that I want to be remembered. Or not just really to be remembered by others, but basically, I want to really to develop in my life, to be inspiring, no? and so to inspire others. So that's my answer in the second question. No, what character do I want to build in my life? And of course, what is my contribution? As I mentioned already, I want to become a teacher with all my heart. Actually, I'm already a teacher. So I am a teacher now with all my heart. So I'm going to summarize it all. So I have now my statement. Allow God to love me and my family by inspiring others through teaching. So that's my life purpose statement. I hope, and that's actually what I'll be asking you, no, later on, that you can also come up or compose your life purpose statement. It may be simple, no. I invite you. They make it simple and easily remembered by you. But of course, it is not the end of everything. Now that you have a good image, vision of who God wants you to be, no, then it is also good to remember that we also really need to be specific. Kasi that's general, no? Parang vision, but we need mission also, no? Application, no? That's why if you remember, no, the number for happy student is extremely happy students because they know the purpose and they act on it daily. That's why after writing your purpose, life purpose statement, I will be also inviting you to answer this. So, or do this activity. What, write specifically what you desire to accomplish each day. So, this is your vision. So, but daily, what are the things that you need to do so you can make that vision, no, that purpose a reality in your life? Number two, of course, when you write it, no, for example, uh, I want to become a teacher with all my heart. So what are the daily, day in and day out activities I will be doing? Of course, I will wake up, early. I will study. I will enhance my learning skills. No, I will read books. No, I will watch educational videos and so on and so forth. So everything that you think will help you achieve your goal, that's what you will be writing in number one. No? Okay. Then number two, it will also help you if you will share your vision and your specific action to your encouraging friend, to your family, no, first and foremost, no. So this is what I would like to accomplish, no, ma or nay, tay, ito yung pangarap ko and ito yung gagawin ko. Why this is important? Of course, no man is an island. So no, these people can really help you. Or when you tend to forget that this is your purpose, then there's somebody who will be, of course, reminding you. So partnership, no? Purpose, as I mentioned, important part of it is the family and good friends. So you need to think, sino ba yung tao pwede kong pagkwentuhan, pagsabihan ito? Kaya nga, encouraging friend. Huwag kani-kanino lang, no? Yung palagay mong kaibigan mo o yung mga kasama mo sa bahay na talagang makakatulong para maganap at magawa mo yung purpose ni Lord sa buhay mo. And of course, wag kakalimutan, number 3, take action on what you write and verbalize what you wrote each day. So take action. Hindi pwedeng nakasulat na lang yan sa papel. Kailangan yung mga nilagay nyo doon, araw-araw na gagawin mo, gagawin mo nga. So that's the secret for you to be able to be happy always. Now that you know your purpose, of course, you need to act on them daily. When you do this, I'm telling you, my dear friends, my dear students, you will really be inspired by God's purpose in your life. At the end of the day, you will find yourself meaningful, specific, focused, motivating, and of course, before you pass by, no, or before our dying moments, we can really say and thank the Lord. Lord, thank you because I live my life according to your purpose. Receive me there in heaven. Again, thank you very much for listening and for reflecting with me. There are some questions that I'll be posting in this together with this video and find time to really answer them with all your heart. Once again, my dear friends, Stay safe, inspiring day.